100.9 FM, 590 AM. You have tuned in to WCAB Rutherfordton. It is 7 o'clock on this Friday evening. Fans, you know what time it is. It is time to pull on the pads, lace up the cleats, put on the helmets, and put the ball on the tee. It is time for the playoff edition, round 2 of high school football Friday night. Jay Coombs, Mr. Friday Night, along with Cliff Palmieri. Tonight we are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. We are in Rockingham County, North Carolina. We are in Reedsville, home of the Reedsville Rams. Tonight in 2A playoff action, Chase visits Reedsville. Tonight's broadcast is streaming online. You can follow us at WCABfootball.com. Our website provided by Bill Teal of Signature Web Design. High School Football Friday Night, the playoff edition, being brought to you in part by All Around Tree Service. Our thanks to Andrew Tisdale with Edward Jones. Also our thanks to Circle B Barbecue, Coles Carpet and Floor Covering, Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed and Supply, Sisk Family Ford. Among just a few of the many sponsors who make our weekly broadcast possible each and every Friday night here on WCAB. Coming into tonight's game, the Reedsville Rams seeded number 4 in the playoffs. They are undefeated, 10-0 overall. They are 6-0, finished up with conference championship. And, of course, Chase, Trojans now 10-1 overall, finished up the Mountain Foothills 7 Conference 4-1. That was good for a second-place finish behind Hendersonville. Chase seeded number 13. There has been no recent football history between Chase and Reedsville. If these two schools have ever played, it has been longer than 25 years ago. One Rutherford County team that is a bit familiar with the Rams would be East Rutherford. The Cavaliers have faced the Rams twice in the past 6 years into a playoff action. 3 years ago in 2018, number 2 Reedsville defeated number 7 East Rutherford by a score of 41-6 in the second round of the 2A playoffs. When they met in 2015, it was number 3 Reedsville 16, number 14 East Rutherford 7. That was in the first round of that year's 2A playoffs. Reedsville undefeated. Their win last week was over the number 29 seed Randleman, a game they won handily 49-7. And, of course, Chase defeated number 20 Pine Lake Prep last week at Allen Stadium by a score of 47-8. Other wins this year for Reedsville: 62-14 win over Moorhead, a 43-7 win over McMichael, 57-0 shutout of West Stokes. They defeated T.W. Andrews 43-12, win over Walkertown 38-8, win over North Forsyth 42-12. They defeated Rockingham County 44-8. Page by a score of 42-13, and Western Alamance, at the beginning of the season, 35-14. On paper tonight, looks like it should be a very good matchup between Chase and Reedsville. We do know, coming into the contest, Chase has 2 state leaders. Running back number 6, Marquise McCombs, now leading the state with 2,602 yards. Kanye Roberts of Wallace Rose Hill High School is 221 yards. That's 221 yards behind McCombs. He has a total of 2,381. Also for Chase, Tavon Derisma, with his 4 picks last week, now leads the state with 12 interceptions on the season. His closest competitor is a player out of Surrey Central High School who collected 10 this season. That was Memphis Bellato. Surrey Central knocked out of the playoffs last week. Therefore, Derisma uncontested currently as the leader in the state with INTs. Back momentarily to preview the other playoff game involving our local team. That would be the Griffins of Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy. They are at home tonight, hosting the Cavaliers from North Rowan. Back to preview that contest momentarily on the countdown to kickoff.
For dependable tree service, call on All Around Tree Service. They specialize in tree removal, tree trimming, raising of the canopy, trimming around security lights to maximize your safety. Call on Johnny Davis. He's fully insured, honest, professional, and stands ready to assist you in any tree service you desire. Call him today at 828-429-1956. That's All Around Tree Service, 828-429-1956.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Andrew Tisdale, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we focus what's important to you. We create a personalized strategy backed by our advice, our tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we partner together to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me at any time at 828-287-9197. We'll sit down, talk, and we're going to make a strategy that's right for you.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Friends don't let friends tune to any other radio station. Good friends recommend WCAB. Shouldn't you be a good friend?
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Our coverage is brought to you in part, the playoff edition, by our good friends at Pat Tracy's Barbecue. Also, Isothermo Community College, Phillips Law and Fuel, Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, Tri-City Tire, Scrappy's Food and Fuel, and by Robbins Auto Parts. And our thanks to all of our family of sponsors throughout the season who help make these weekly broadcasts possible here on WCAB. 1A playoff action tonight. This is a home game in Avondale tonight for the number 5 seeded Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins. They are now 7-3 overall. Of course, they finished up 3-3 in the Southern Piedmont 1A, 2A split conference. That was good for a 4th place finish. And tonight, they will be hosting number 12, North Rowan. Cavaliers come into Avondale 7-3 overall as well. They finished conference play at 4-2. That was also good for a 4th place finish in their conference. It is the first ever football game between North Rowan and Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy. Years ago, the last time a Rutherford County team had the opportunity to meet North Rowan on the football field, 1992. long time ago, 1992. It was in the regional final, the West Regional Final matchup, 3A playoffs. North Rowan knocked out East Rutherford by a score of 24-7. Cavaliers have not played a Rutherford County team since 1992. Coach Jerry Cash, 362 career wins heading into tonight. In his 10th season at TJ, Coach is now 91-29, his 53rd year of coaching overall. That includes 14 conference championships. Coach Cash has coached over 75 high school players who went on to play at the collegiate level. 7:30 kickoff tonight in Avondale. About 20 minutes from now, Thomas Jefferson hosting
North Rowan
in the second round of the
North Carolina State playoffs.
1A. I apologize, fans. I've had this throat thing going on for the past couple of weeks. People who don't know better would say, Mr. Friday Night sounds like he's come down with COVID. Funny thing is, I have not had a fever. I do not have COVID, but I have some kind of a frog in the throat that ribbit just won't leave me alone.
Folks, he's just shooting you a line. In all honesty, we talked about that on the way up here, and we said we needed to be more like twins when we finish each other's sentences. And Jay, I just want you to be open with the fans. That's all it was. You wanted to see if I would finish your sentence, and try to do my part.
When we arrived early in Robbinsville, we quickly discovered that
there wasn't many places to eat around here other than fast food that we can't get at home.
We did have our heart set on one particular restaurant, only to find out it closed about a month ago.
Yeah, it was Garfield's, and we ended up eating at a place that we could have had in Forest City. And let's just say I missed the Forest City version of that one because they didn't have ketchup and their buns fell apart.
Yeah, Cliff was rather upset that there was no ketchup to be found at this location. We are in Reedsville tonight. Chase on the road tonight, first time in maybe ever, but definitely the first time in the past 25 years that these two teams have played each other. Reedsville seated number 4, Chase coming in seated number 13. As we mentioned, Chase comes in with 2 state leaders. Marquise McCombs, the junior, leading the state in rushing, 2,602 yards collected this season. And we mentioned the fact that Tavon Derisma, now with 12 INTs, is leading the state in that category. What about the history of Reedsville? A total of 22 championships for this football program. Now, that dates back to 1930. There was actually officially 19 state titles. They also had 3 region titles, years when they did not play a decisive state championship game. But over the past 5 seasons, Reedsville has collected 4 state titles under their current head coach, Jimmy Teague. Back in the springtime, Reedsville, at that time, considered to be in the eastern half of the state, defeated Burnsville Mountain Heritage by a score of 35-6. But this is a school with a very rich football tradition. In fact, you can compare Reedsville, and we hate to say the word, but Shelby, a lot of similarities between the two programs. Shelby has won more games, we believe, overall. Reedsville, number 2. But in the other category of state titles, Reedsville leads the way, and Shelby follows behind. Coach Jimmy Teague has been here at Reedsville since 1992. He did have a brief sabbatical of a couple of seasons back around 2009. Came out of his semi-retirement and has been here ever since. His record at Reedsville is now 323-55. In his coaching career, 364-108. Prior to coming to Reedsville, Coach Teague was coach for Charlotte Garinger. So, rich football tradition here at Reedsville High School. And when you talk about 19 state titles plus 3 regional titles, yeah, that's quite a number. And it speaks highly of what we have come to visit tonight.
Yeah, you're looking at, when you win that many state titles, there's a good chance you're going to see some names on this roster that their parents were probably winning the same title years ago. And that's what happens is when you win state titles, you have that rich tradition. A lot of times, even if you do move away to go to college and stuff, you end up moving back home because you want your kids to grow up in the same neighborhood you did. You want your kids to go to the same school, same high school. If you have sons or daughters that want to play sports, you want them to play sports there. And and that's just what it does. It just continuously thrives here in Reedsville.
Would not surprise me if some of these players on the roster could be 4th or 5th generation football players.
Yeah, that's definitely a stat I would like to see is how many of these people are related to somebody that was on one of those 22 championships.
That first state title came back in 1930. Now, if my math is correct, that was like 91 years ago. I feel pretty safe in saying there are probably no longer any surviving members from that first state championship team from 1930. Otherwise, they would have to be well over 100 years old. It's possible, but somehow I doubt that any of the Reedsville players from 1930 are still around with us today. Well, the table is set. We have 2 games involving our local teams tonight. Second round of playoffs. In Avondale, it will be Thomas Jefferson hosting North Rowan. And here in Reedsville, second round of the 2A playoffs tonight. Number 4, Reedsville Rams preparing to host our number 13 Chase Trojans. We'll be back momentarily as we get closer to our 7:30 kickoff. You're tuned in to the countdown to kickoff.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
Hey folks, Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City. Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers Promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
WCAB.
High School Friday night, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. We have great connections tonight from Rockingham County, Reedsville High School, and we are preparing for kickoff tonight between the number 4 undefeated Reedsville Rams and our 10-1, number 13 seeded Chase Trojans. What will happen after tonight? Well, with a win tonight, the Chase High Trojans would face the winner of tonight's game between Burns and Hendersonville. Burns is seeded number 12. Hendersonville, number 5. That means for Chase, it would be a road game next week, either at Burns or at Hendersonville. With Reedsville victory tonight, seeded number 4, Reedsville would play host here in Rockingham County next week to either number 12 Burns or number 5 Hendersonville. What about Thomas Jefferson? If the Griffins can pull out a win tonight over North Rowan, 2 possible situations, both of which are very interesting. If Cherokee can knock off Robbinsville tonight, Cherokee would come to Avondale next Friday night to take on the Griffins. If Robbinsville wins the Cherokee game tonight, Thomas Jefferson would make the road trip next week to Robbinsville. Interesting scenarios playing out here. Cliff and I talked about on the road trip up here tonight. Number 1, we never want to look ahead, but a couple of interesting possibilities. Keeping in mind that current Chase head coach Chris Cogdell came to us from Burns High School, that would be an interesting matchup for Coach Cogdell to travel to Lawndale next week, take on his former Bulldogs team. Also an interesting matchup in that a Chase-Hendersonville game would be a rematch. You'll remember we made that road trip earlier this season, back on October 1st. It was a night when things did not go well for Chase at all, and the Trojans got beat handily by the Bearcats 42-9. I like to think that if we had another shot at Hendersonville, even though it would be once again at their place, I think the second time around would be a lot different than what happened the first time around back on October 1st. One thing I can promise you, Cliff, the bleachers are probably in the same condition.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, honestly, part of me would really like to see a rematch between Hendersonville and Chase. Like you said, we got to get past this week first. I'd like to see a Hendersonville-Chase rematch. I think it would be different. I feel like Coach, he took a few chances that he probably won't take in the next game if it happens. But I do not want to tackle those bleachers again. So it obviously is a quicker drive for me to go to Burns than it is for me to go to Hendersonville. And so, you know, it's kind of a toss-up either way.
It's interesting, though, when we arrived here at Reedsville tonight, we had several people immediately ask us how long did it take for us to drive up here, and it was pretty much right at 3 hours.
I told them a fortnight. No, I don't remember how long it took because, I'm a terrible passenger. I dozed off halfway through the trip and slept probably about 20, 30 minutes. But Jay got me here safe, and
yeah, you missed the near collision with the semi.
Oh, wow.
And you missed the body lying out in the middle of the road that I had to swerve to get around. You slept through all of that.
I won't miss that on the way home, I hope. But I'll tell you what, Jay, I appreciate your driving skills that got us here safely.
And Cliff laughed at me as we were driving up here. But I actually enjoy the fall season. And I kid you not, as we drove out of Charlotte north up toward Greensboro, I saw some of the most beautiful trees that I have seen so far this season. And I kept commenting, ooh, that's beautiful tree.
Beautiful tree.
Oh, that's a really great-looking tree. And Cliff's like, I don't think I've ever been around you before when you've been so excited about trees.
I know. We've been doing football for 10 years. This year you and I have done football together. And I started out part-time with you, and I have never heard you say anything about trees this year. And it was just, folks, it got me tickled. That's the only way I could say it. Because I'd hear Jay, he'd go, ooh, I like that tree. Oh, that's a nice tree. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He was talking about the beautiful colors. And a little trivia for you guys out there. I may bring that up one day about what's Jay's favorite thing to do while he's driving the playoff game.
Yeah. A couple of other playoff games of interest in the area tonight. 2A action, number 17, Polk County, is at number 1, Shelby. Valdez Drone tonight in 1A action. Seated number 16 is at number 1, Eastern Randolph over in Asheboro. 2A action has number 25, Forest Hills, at number 24, East Gaston. And 3A action tonight, it's number 11, Kings Mountain, at number 6, West Charlotte. Our co-captains tonight are about to meet at midfield for the coin toss. For Chase, it is starting quarterback, number 3, Damian Boykins. Junior running back, number 6, Marquise McCombs.
And that's Reagan McCraney.
Big number 74. And let me see, for the Reedsville Rams tonight, it looks like it is number 10.
That's Julius Miller.
Number 12.
Number 12 is Shane Thompson.
And number 50 for the Rams.
Number 50 is Vince Waterman.
And I cannot tell because of the length of the hair. Is it
44? That is Jarrell Cobb. He's a freshman.
Indication is that, Reedsville has won the toss. They will defer their option to the beginning of the third quarter. Stay tuned. Kickoff is coming up next. You've been listening to the Countdown to Kickoff.
With cold weather coming on strong, it's time to think about getting your fuel delivered on time. Depend on Phillips & Loing Fuel Company. Phillips & Loing Fuel Company can be your cold weather friend with propane, fuel oil, and kerosene delivered when you need it. 2 locations to serve you, 2379 Harris Henrietta Road, Mooresboro, and 421 South Alabama Avenue in Chesney. Phillips & Loing Fuel Company, cheering Chase Trojans on to victory.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
WCAB Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Palmieri. The ball is about to be placed on the tee. Reedsville will be kicking off from right to left in the opening quarter tonight. Chase has come out in their white jerseys with the gold pants the blue trim, and oddly enough, the school colors for Reedsville also blue and gold, slightly different shade of gold. But they have come out tonight in kind of a gray jersey with blue and gold trim and blue pants. And here is the opening kickoff. We are underway, week 2 of the playoffs. This one being returned over on the far side of the field. And it looks like Reedsville has returned it out to about the 27, 28-yard line.
Yeah, Reedsville got downfield, did a good job of staying in their lanes to hold Reedsville to a minimal return.
So the Chase offense, first on the field tonight, moving left to right here in the opening quarter. Trojans trying to get the call in from the sideline. Snap is to Boykins. Boykins tucking it back in, kept back into the middle, ends off McCombs. Got a couple of yards out of that play. Call this 2nd and 8. And the ball is on the 30-yard line. From the far side, Ash Marks. Little bit of movement there before the snap. Yep, no whistle, no flag. Shotgun snap on the way to Boykins. Hand off McCombs. McCombs running room on the right side. Marquise breaks loose. Across midfield. Marquise is up to the 43-yard line.
Wow. He wasn't touched till he got to the second level, and he made Reedsville pay for that. Chase doing a little shifting, and then they changed the call, which is something you don't see Chase do a lot of times before the snap. They saw something. Boykin saw something in the defense, changed the call, moved the ball.
It is 1st and 10 for Chase. Ball has been spotted up at the Reedsville 42. Big run there by Marquise McCombs. McCombs standing now to the right side of quarterback Boykins. Again, the handoff to Marquise. Marquise on the left side. Marquise picking up positive yardage across the 40, and looks like he's going to be up to the 37.
Yeah, it was hard-fought yards right there. He was hit, and Reedsville just got everybody to the ball. Still picking up, it looks like 5, possibly 6.
Looks like he got about 5 yards, so we'll call it 2nd and 5 for Chase. This time, McCombs is lining up on the left side of quarterback Boykins.
Going to have our first penalty of the game, sideline infraction. I never understood that call. It's a flag, but they pick it up, so.
It's a warning. Kind of like if you're going too fast on the bypass, you get a warning ticket. Here we go on 2nd and 5. Boykins, pass caught over on the far side. That is Darren Johnson. Johnson still, let's see where they say he got to the 31.
It's going to be a first down, right?
It's going to be a first down Chase. Darren Johnson on the receiving end of that quick pass from Boykins. And the second first down of this drive for Chase. 1st and 10, Chase. McCombs is going to move over to the left side of Boykins. Pair of wideouts to the far side. Here's the snap, handoff McCombs. Marquise finding some running room on the right side. He is across the 30, and looks like Marquise is up close to the 26.
Marquise is running hard. He was met for minimal gain at first by number 56 for Reedsville. Number 56 is 6-foot-tall Nashawn Price, defensive tackle, and he just ran right over him.
Picked up a good 4 yards on that carry. 2nd and 6, Chase. Boykins takes a snap, handing off again. McCombs hesitates, finds running room. Marquise breaks loose. Marquise across the 10. Marquise McCombs looks like he's up to about the 5.
That little stutter step he did in the middle,
yes.
Jay, you can't train that. I tell you, Jay, he stopped. Defensive player ran past him, and he just cut up field.
It will be 1st and go, and it looks like he is inside the 5.
They got 2nd and goal, but now they.
Yeah, this will be 1st down. They picked up the 1st down. They put the ball down. It looks like about the 3-yard line. 1st and go, Chase. Let's give it to McCombs. McCombs over on the left side, still driving.
He's got to be close.
He is close, but not across the line. Looks like he is right up at the 1-yard line. So we'll bring up 2nd and go for the Trojans at the Reedsville 1. Clock is running with 8:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Trojans threatening to put the first points on the scoreboard tonight. Going to try that Wildcat and try a direct snap to McCombs. Here is the snap to Marquise. Marquise driving on the right side. He is in. Touchdown, Trojans. And it comes with 7:47 to go in the opening quarter. McCombs officially a 1-yard touchdown run.
Jay, I want to say shout out to all the viewers on YouTube right now. I hear we are up to 36 viewers right now.
Trojans trying to go for the point after kick. Here is Caleb Lawson. Boykins to hold. Oh, whistles blow prior to the snap.
Offsides against the Rams. In all honesty, I would still kick this extra point.
Yeah, and actually I would decline and keep it the same distance for Lawson. So Caleb Lawson getting ready once again for the point after kick. Here's the snap to the holder. Damian Boykins has a little bit of trouble, gets away from Boykins. There is no kick.
Yeah, that was just mishandled by Boykins.
And the point after, Lawson didn't even have a shot at attempting the kick. So with 7:47 to go in the opening quarter, it's Chase 6, Reedsville nothing. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Do yourself a favor and stop by Scrappy's Food and Fuel. If you'd like a great hot dog or hand-braided chicken tenders and onion rings, or maybe a juicy hamburger, then your next stop should be Scrappy's Food and Fuel. Full breakfast served Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. until 2 p.m., Saturdays from 7 until 2. Those hot, handmade biscuits are ready at 6 a.m. You really need to check out their menu for other choices. The store is open till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday for your favorite snacks and gasoline fill-ups. Scrappy's Food and Fuel is on the corner of Chase High Road and Highway 221.
High school football Friday night. Chase Trojans strike first here tonight in Reedsville, 6-0. Marquise McCombs capitalizing on that drive with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now the kick following the touchdown by McCombs. And returning it up to the 34-yard line for Reedsville.
Honestly, Jay, it looked like Chase was trying an onside kick, and he just got a little bit too much for it. He got too much of the ball, and it kind of just hovered right above the ground.
Understand that on that offensive drive for Chase, McCombs picked up 67 rushing yards. It is 1st and 10 now for Reedsville. First time tonight for the Rams offense. Here's our quarterback. It's bubble roll! Had it and dropped it, nearly a pick.
Yeah, they took a shot right at Durisma, and it was a wide receiver hitch pass, and I think it was Cam Mills almost walked away with that interception.
He actually had it in his hands, but he couldn't hold on to it. So the ball will be placed again on the 34, be 2nd and 10. Hill, the quarterback, here's his quick pass over to the far side, incomplete.
Yeah, I actually thought the receiver caught it and was running out of bounds. I didn't understand why, but what it was, he was chasing after the ball.
This is going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Reedsville. Rams move right to left here in the opening quarter. Taking a shotgun snap here. One man, whistles blow.
We got another sideline infraction.
Sideline warnings, both teams tonight. Most worthless call. Here's the snap on 3rd and 10. Uh-oh, lots of running room here. It is number 5. That is Watlington. Takes it all the way up to the 48. Reedsville, first down.
Yeah, he showed that he's got a little toughness in him too. He got to the linebackers and lowered his shoulder and just drilled our linebacker.
1st and 10 here for the Rams. Al Lee, the quarterback, handing off again over here on the right side, driven backwards. Very little gain on that play. Maybe
I don't think he got anything. He got the official over here. He's not.
That was number 14 on the carry for Reedsville.
That's A.J. Lee, the quarterback.
Al Lee.
Excuse me.
So, yeah, they officially showed not really any gain on that play. So 2nd and 10 for the Rams. Here's the snap coming out to the left side, turning the corner, finding running room. Still taking Trojans with them. Up to the 39. Another Reedsville first down.
We got an official. He's got something in his hand. I don't know what it is. It looks like a pad.
Oh, somebody lost some equipment, huh?
I had to make a substitution due to equipment. Apparently the pad was such an issue that they made him come out. I personally would probably just went over the sideline, tossed it, and stood there.
Got trips this time to the far side. Here's the pass, and it is caught over there on the far side of the field. On the reception, still his feet, trying to get back into the middle of the field. Takes it all the way inside the 20, up to the 17-yard line.
We stopped Reedsville the first couple plays, but now they're getting a little bit of momentum, and you can hear the crowd, folks, and they're getting their momentum going. We got to put a stop to this.
Another first down picked up by the Rams. It'll be 1st and 10. I was on the 18. Whistles blew there. I thought I heard whistle, but this time around,
that's Jamarion Mills.
Mills with a big tackle.
That has to be for a loss. I mean, it looked like he tackled him. Yeah, it's definitely a yard loss by Jamarion hitting the running back.
Dropped him in the backfield, and, yes, they will back the ball up. Looks like to the 19-yard line. Second and 11. Lee coming back to the gear. Fires, caught, but quickly tackled up at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, Brennan Austin was on that.
Looks like on the receiving end for Reedsville is Flippin.
Big third down right here, Jay.
This is 3rd and a long 6. He's going to hand off. Driving on the right side, still taking Trojans with him.
I think he's going to be short.
Depends on the spot.
It's going to be 4th and 2. 4th and 2. And we'll see. Obviously, they feel like they're in 4-down territory right now.
4th and a long 1 here for Reedsville. They quickly line up. Uh-oh, movement.
Timeout
Timeout taken by Reedsville. So with 4:10 to go in the opening quarter, score is Chase 6, Reedsville nothing. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
This is Dwayne Hunt with Insurance Service Associates, wanting to let you know that we have moved. Our new office is located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City. Come see us for auto, home, or your commercial insurance needs. Also come see me, Dwayne Hunt, for your Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, or prescription drug plans. See us at Insurance Service Associates, now located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City, or call 828-245-5301.
High school football Friday night, big play coming up here for Reedsville. It is 4th and a long 1. The ball is on the Chase 9-yard line. Quarterback of the Rams, Al Lee, trying to get his players in the right place. Here's the snap to him. And quickly over on the left side, caught. And into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jay, that wasn't nothing more than a screenplay right there. When you're a defensive lineman and you shoot through and you're like, wait a minute, I'm looking at all my other defensive lineman buddies, you got to say, I need to back up and cover the running back.
It was flipping number 3 on the receiving end of the pass from Al Lee. 9-yard touchdown pass play. Now Reedsville will try to collect a point after. Number 99 for the kick, and it is through the upright. It is good. So, with 4:06 to go in the opening quarter, it is Reedsville 7, Chase 6. This is high school football Friday night.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
High school football Friday night. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Palmieri. 4:06 to go. Opening quarter. It is Reedsville 7, Chase 6.
Jay, I mean, that's probably the longest Reedsville's been on offense all season long. And I was talking to their statistician just a little bit ago, and he said that they pretty much are 3 plays, score, and out.
Now the kick. Following that 9-yard touchdown pass play, this one going to be returned by Chase from the 12. Now trying to cut back out to the middle of the field, taking it across the 20 and up to the 22 on the return.
That's Isaiah Dodd on that return.
It's good to see Dodd back in there tonight.
Yeah, he was out last week with medical condition, non-COVID related. It is good to see him back out.
1st and 10, Chase. Trojans start this drive from their own 22-yard line, trailing now by 1, 7-6. Here's the snap to Boykins. Boykins is going to keep him.
No, that was
no, wrong again. That was Derisma taking the snap.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you had Boykins over here playing wide receiver.
Yeah, Tavon Derisma moved into the QB position for that. Picked up about a yard, maybe 2.
No, they're saying you got no yards now. They moved it back.
Oh, ouch. Okay, 2nd and 10 coming up. Boykins will return to quarterback. Got a pair of wideouts to the near side of the field.
Got a receiver over here completely unblocked.
Here's the snap. And quickly fire. Oh, overthrown incomplete, looking for Derisma.
Yeah,
over here on the near side.
You throw that a little bit farther in front of Derisma, he's liable to go to the house because he had a blocker and he didn't have but one person covering over there.
It is going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Chase. Big play here. Boykins trying to get the call in from the sideline. McComb stands to the right of Boykins. Shotgun snap. Boykins having trouble. He's going to have to fall on the football back at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really understand that you're trained to fall on it there, but I feel like he had plenty of time to pick it back up.
He could have maybe gotten some yardage out of that. Instead, elected to do the conservative thing, fall on the football.
I think he had plenty of time to pick it back up because they hadn't even made it through the line, the offensive line. This will be their first punt of the game.
Yeah, facing 4th and about 18. And Reedsville is going to have some excellent field position here. Uh-oh, movement before the snap, whistles blow. Who is the guilty party? Looks like the penalty yardage will be marked off against Reedsville.
What's the deal here? They made the punter leave.
Yeah, never cared. Wow, nice punt though. And this one, it just comes to a dead stop when it hit.
I'll tell you what, it got close.
38.
Got close to hitting the heels of a Reedsville player. That would have been a great break for Chase.
2:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Reedsville with a 1-point lead. And now the Rams offense, 1st and 10 at the Chase 38. Here's the snap to Al Lee, the quarterback. He's going to fire, and pass is caught and trying to get away, but all the way down. That is number 2 on the receiving end. That is Jaden McCain, and he is down to the 11-yard line.
Jay, I don't know what Chase is doing on defense right now. McCain was completely open. No one was even near him on that play. It was like the safety was just sitting there.
1st and 10 for Reedsville at the Chase 11. Here's the fake. Quarterback Lee takes off with it. Over to the far side. Touchdown, Reedsville. Al Lee, 11 yards. And it comes with 1:53 to go in the opening quarter. Now the Rams to try to collect a point after. It is through the uprights. It is good. 1:53 to go in the opening quarter. The Rams expand their lead to 8. Reedsville 14, Chase 6. This is high school football. Friday night.
Dependable tree service, call on All Around Tree Service. They specialize in tree removal, tree trimming, raising of the canopy, trimming around security lights to maximize your safety. Call on Johnny Davis. He's fully insured, honest, professional, and stands ready to assist you in any tree service you desire. Call him today at 828-429-1956. That's All Around Tree Service, 828-429-1956.
High school football Friday night. We are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Minute 53 to go in the opening quarter. An 8-point, 14-6 lead, Reedsville over Chase. Now Chase waiting the kick following the latest Rams touchdown. This one is going to be caught over on the far side of the field at the 10. Trying to cut loose and running back in toward the middle of the field. Loses the football. I think fell on it up at the 25.
Yeah, he dropped it, but luckily he was falling in that right direction.
It could have been disaster. But instead, gets lucky, falls on the football at the 25, so it'll be 1st and 10 Chase. Their 25-yard line. A minute 43 to go here in the opening quarter. Trail now by 8. Handoff goes to McCombs. McCombs cuts loose, comes over to the right side, turns the corner, and McCombs takes it up to the 29, almost the 30.
And that's why you teach your ball carrier to put the ball in the outside hand. He did fumble at the end. Luckily, it went straight out of bounds after his gain. Good gain on first down.
Gain a good solid 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here for Chase. Here's a snap to Boykins, handing off McCombs. McCombs working the opposite side, the left. Maybe a yard, and that's about it.
Jay, I know we brag on the offensive line from Chase a lot, but right there, I feel like McCombs could have got a little bit more. If you notice, you had a lot of white jerseys standing there watching them get hit. And these are a lot of guys that Chase counts on to block for McCombs.
3rd down. 3rd and long 4 here for Chase. Boykins now steps away, changing the play. McCombs moves to the left side of Boykins. Handoff goes to Marquise. Marquise trying to cut up the middle. He got a yard up to the 32, but that's it. And it is going to leave Chase looking at 4th and 3.
I'll tell you what, Jay, if he changed that call, I'd like to see what the original call was, because that's honestly the play I thought they were going to run before he changed it. I thought maybe when he changed it, maybe he was going to fake the handoff to McCombs and take it himself to the outside, but he kept it.
And now it appears as though the clock is going to run out. And when we come back for the start of quarter number 2, Chase will be facing 4th and 3 from their 32, and they'll likely be punting the football away. End of quarter number 1. Reedsville 14, Chase 6. High school football Friday night.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Why not let Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, help you create a game plan for financial success? Call 828-287-9197 and get started today. That's Andrew Tisdale at Edward Jones Financial Advisor, 828-287-9197.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, Call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
High school football Friday night. Getting ready for the start of quarter number 2, but time out taken.
Yeah, Reedsville saw something they didn't like. I don't know if Chase came out in a different formation than they were looking for a punt team. I really don't think that Chase is going to fake it from this side of the field that deep.
No, and of course, with the change in quarter, Chase now trying to move the ball from right to left. But the Trojans are facing 4th and 3 at their 32-yard line. So now we'll try to get the second quarter off and rolling here. Reedsville leading by 8, 14-6.
They don't have anybody back to return this punt. I guess they're thinking that Chase is going to try to fake it, not taking any chances.
No, but you are right. There's nobody back deep for Reedsville here. But also, they're not showing any indication that they're planning to put any pressure on the kicker.
Well, Chase did fake it.
And
he got it.
He got the first down, breaking loose over on the far side of the field. Who is it on that run?
Well, of course, it's Marquise McCombs.
McCombs somehow, initially it looked like not going to work. And McCombs broke out of there and took it up to midfield.
Jay, I never would have thought Chase would have faked it from there. I noticed that their punter was back farther than I was expecting.
It is 1st and 10 Chase at midfield at the 50-yard line. Wow. Gutsy call.
Going to have to get this play off. 5 seconds on the play clock.
Now, takes a handoff. Boykins goes up high. Looks like Dodd has it.
Dodd has it. Good catch by him getting his feet down before he went out of bounds.
Out to 46, so pick up a 4 for Chase. Number 8. Second and 7 here for Chase. Way over on the far side, hash marks. Boykin's going to hand off McCombs. Marquise finding some running room on the left side. Marquise up to the 42.
Still not down. I feel like the defender tackled himself. McCombs popped out at the very end, but the whistle had already blown.
Looks like he is going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. This is a big third down here for Chase. Need to pick up this first down. 3rd and a long 2. Snap to Boykins, handing off McCombs. Marquise over on the right side. Marquise driving. Depends above where looks like he's got to. Looks like he's a little bit short. So it looks like it'll be 4th and 1 for Chase.
Well, obviously, it's 4 down territory now.
Yeah, now I don't think there's any question. 4th and 1. Hand off McCombs. McCombs busting through on the right side. He should have enough there for the Chase first down.
Yeah, there's no doubt he got the first down there.
He is across the 40 to the 39.
Reedsville making McCombs fight for every yard on this drive.
1st and 10, Chase at the Reedsville 39. By the way, we had a score update from Avondale that Thomas Jefferson and North Rowan tied up at 7 apiece in the opening quarter. Here's a snap to Damian Boykins. Damian's going to have to get rid of the football. He is under tremendous pressure. And now some of the fans trying to get a flag, but he was way out of the box there.
Yeah. He was way out of the box. and it went way past the first down marker. Oh, they're going to throw it on him now.
Whoa,
that's
that was
a terrible
late
thought.
flag. So now the intentional grounding.
Look how many yards that is. That's a 20-yard penalty, Jay.
Going to push it back to the Chase 40-yard line.
And it's a loss of down.
Yep, loss of down. That was a late flag.
Yeah, he was way out of the pocket. I don't understand that call.
Now the snap to Boykins. Boykins again under heavy pressure, trying to fire over to the far sideline. Goes incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and Greensboro. And from here, that's a good 3rd and 30.
I'm sorry, that was a terrible call.
It was a very late call. Chase had a pretty good drive going, but now facing 3rd and 30. Boykins has no time. He's going to have to fire.
It's incomplete.
Incomplete. So it's going to bring up 4th and 30 from the Chase 40-yard line.
Yeah.
This time we're going to punt. .9:26 to go in the second quarter. Chase had a good offensive drive going, but that intentional grounding call really took the life out of the drive. And now the punt. And
going to be out of the 50-yard line, maybe the 48.
Yeah, I don't know if it made it to midfield.
I don't know why Chase switched punters on us that last series, and then.
So they're going to put the ball down right on the 50. So the Reedsville offense will start their next drive with really good field position. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams from the 50. Far side hash marks, Reedsville moving left to right. Here's a quick pass, and it is got across midfield, 40, 35, 30. He is going to take off and be gone. 50-yard touchdown pass play.
That's number 3 for Reedsville.
That would be flipping. His second.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Holding. They're going to call holding on Reedsville, so it's not a score.
Holding is the call against Reedsville. You can hear the fans' reaction. Ooh, the Boo Birds are in full force now. And the holding call marked off from the point of the infraction. Looks like the ball will be placed at the Reedsville 48-yard line. 1st and 12 for the Rams. And in the backfield, dropped for a big loss.
Jamarion Mills met the ball carrier in the backfield.
I believe that was number 1 on the carry for Reedsville. That would be Cam Peoples. 2nd and 15. Coming up here for Reedsville. A pair of wideouts to the far side, the left side. 1 wideout to the near side.
Yeah, it should be false start against
Whistles blow.
That's false start against Reedsville.
It is a false start against the Rams. That's going to back them up to their 40. Now they're going to be looking at 2nd and 20.
Reedsville taking a lineman out, and honestly, the lineman wasn't the one that jumped off sides. It was the receiver.
So this Reedsville drive now moving backwards. 2nd and 20 from their 40-yard line. In motion in the backfield from left to right, but getting back the opposite direction from right to left. Hands off, goes to Flippin. And Flippin is taken out of bounds over on the far side of the field after a gain of a good 4 yards. Third and 16 it will be for the Rams. 7:55 to go here in the second quarter. 8-point Reedsville lead, 14-6. Big play. Let's see if the Chase defense can put a stop to this drive. Quarterback Ali is going to air it out big time. Whoa, what a big time catch. Up at the Chase 42-yard line. On the receiving end, I believe.
That's going to be close to 4th and maybe inches, depending on the depending. They might have to bring out the index card to measure this one.
First down is the indication for Reedsville at the Chase 40.
It shouldn't be first down because the stick is on the other side of the 40. Wow.
Ooh.
If you look at the stick's on the other side of the 40.
Uh-oh. Whistles blow here.
No, that the stick was on the other side of the 40, and the ball was placed on the other side of the 40. It was close, but
well, the bottom line is 1st and 10 awarded to Reedsville. This time, handoff, and there is no running room in the middle. Chase defense doing a good job there of closing down the hole. Cam Mills on the stop. Number 10, it looks like that would be Julius Miller on the carry for Reedsville. No gain. 2nd and 10. Ali, the quarterback, has some time in the backfield. Now going to launch a pass way over on the far side of the field. And he caught it. Unbelievable catch.
Tip drill, and he come down with it. That's people on that reception. Good job on the receivers, on the receiver's part. Went up for it. The ball was batted by 2 Trojans, and then he came down with it.
Looks like up, what, about the 7-yard line? So to be 1st and goal, Reedsville at the Chase 7-yard line. And this time the handoff. Cut and throw the right side. Taking tacklers with him. Looks like maybe close. Just short of the goal line.
He is a big individual running that ball. Chase's smaller linebackers seem to be just diving at his feet. I feel like if they square up, maybe it'd slow him down just a little bit more.
Second and to go for Reedsville. And off to Lebanese across. He's in. Touchdown. Another 6 points on the board for Reedsville. The score comes with 5:54 to go in the second quarter. Chase had the first points tonight, but it has been 3 unanswered scores by the Rams. Put them up 20-6. Now the point after kick coming up. It's perfect. And with 5:54 to go in the second quarter, it is now Reedsville 21, Chase 6. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
High school football Friday night, Foothills Mo Sports, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. Broadcasting live tonight via Carolina West Wireless. 5:54 to go, quarter number 2. Second round of the 2A playoffs. Number 4, Reedsville, 21. Number 13, Chase, 6. Now the kick following that latest Rams touchdown. This one, oh no! The ball bounced off of the Chase player. It's recovered by Reedsville. Oh! And Reedsville is going to take over on the Chase 20-yard line.
Jay, I hate to say it, it was sloppy from the get-go. The returner just wasn't putting much effort into bringing that ball in.
Not looking good for Chase. All Reedsville now. And the handoff this time is trying to cut back in toward the middle, taking Trojans with him. That is number 1 on the carry, Peoples. I think this is the first game this year that I have seen an opposing team take Trojans, literally carry them on their back. And this time handing off to Flippin. Look at him go. Boom. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Reedsville. What, about 10 yard? Something like that. This one is getting away from us quickly now. So another touchdown run collected by Reedsville's Flippin. 4:56 to go in the second quarter. And the kick for the point after, good. 4:56 to go, second quarter. It is now Reedsville 28, Chase 6. You've tuned in to high school football Friday night.
Hey, folks, Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need, from pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse-quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. It has turned into an all Reedsville night. Chase scored first, took the early 6-0 lead, but now 28 unanswered points by the Rams. Reedsville 28, Chase 6. Now another kick following another Reedsville touchdown. This one taken from the 18 and now finding some running room out toward the middle of the field. Across the 35, about the 36 to Risma on the return. for Chase. 4:49 to go before halftime. Best thing that could happen for Chase is to collect some points before halftime. Get some confidence restored. Otherwise, this is going to be a long second half. Shot to Boykins. Boykins going to take it himself. Damian finds the running room over on the far side across midfield. Damian Boykins across the 40. Takes it all the way up to the Reedsville 39.
Yeah, and I said that earlier when they hand the ball off earlier, is I wonder when he's going to keep it and take it. And then that showed right there.
Big first down. 1st and 10 Chase. Ball is on the Reedsville 39-yard line. Still 4.5 minutes to go before intermission. Here's the snap. Boykins handing off McCombs. Marquise right. Kind of lost his footing as he cuts back toward the left, but still manages 4 good yards up to the 35. 2nd and 6 coming up here for Chase. Snap to Boykins, handing off again. McCombs over on the right side. Marquise, bring it loose. Look at him go. Marquise over to the far corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Trojans.
When you sit there and go, you know what, it looks like they're about to give up, and then you got Marquise McCombs and Damian Boykins taking control of that drive right there. McCombs a 35-yard touchdown run.
And that was a beauty. And Chase needed it badly. Now, Trojans are going to try to go for a 2-point try. Nope. Bring that, Caleb. Caleb Lawson for the point after kick. Boykins to hold. See if they can get a good clean snap here. Gets the place. It's no. Hooked it to the left. So again, Chase not able to come away with the extra point, but they do collect 6 on the 35-yard touchdown run from Marquise McCombs. 3:48 to go. Second quarter. Our score is now Reedsville 28, Chase 12. This is high school football Friday night.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City.
High school football Friday night, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Understand Marquise McCombs has 132 rushing yards tonight. He just had a 35-yard touchdown run. And now on the return following the kick, Reedsville brings this one all the way up to their 45-yard line. McCombs in on the stop there.
Yeah, as Brendan Austin, actually, the announcer got, McCombs came up late behind, but Brendan Austin's the one that made the initial hit.
Reedsville has 3:39 to work with, which is for the half.
Plenty of time for them. They've been striking quick these past couple drives.
16 points.
4 wide receivers over here, Jay.
And pass. Caught. Peoples is going to be tackled up at the 49. Fans would like to have a flag for late contact, but no, they clearly were engaged. And play was not over. So, pick up about 5 yards. We call this 2nd and 5 for Reedsville. Snap to Lee, and here's a pass caught over the middle and still on speed across the 30. Finally going to be stopped up at about the 27.
That's just a slant, a quick slant. He's going untouched because Chase is sitting back so far, trying to keep them from throwing the long ball, and they're just picking them apart just past the linebackers.
Quarterback Lee has a really good arm.
He does.
He's accurate.
I tell you what, I guarantee you he is being looked at.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Keep in mind, he's only a sophomore. This time he is going to hand off, and nice gain up to the 20.
Jay, I just feel like Chase has to quit grabbing for the ball. I know you want a takeaway. Quit grabbing for the ball and start making tackles.
Yep.
You had one lineman grab a hold of his waist, and the rest of everybody ran up and tried to grab a ball, and it's like, just tackle him.
Number 5 again on the carry there for Reedsville. That is Watlington. 2nd and 3 for the Rams. And this time trying to work the right side, picking up a couple of yards.
That's Jeremiah Red.
Looks like he needs about 1 yard now for a first down. Clock is running. We're down to 1:35 to go. The ball is on the Chase 18. Rams need one more to pick up a first down. Trying to draw Chase off sides. Now the sophomore quarterback looks over to the sideline, says it didn't work. Now we'll take the snap, and doesn't look like he got it as he tried to go straight ahead. On the carry there, number 11 for Reedsville.
Honestly, Reedsville's going for it here. They've been picking up chunks of yards, so what's 4th and 2?
Well, the thing is, the clock is running. You're down to 50 seconds to go here. Uh-oh. Possibly a timeout being taken.
Yeah, timeout Chase. I probably would have just went with it.
39 seconds to go. It will be 4th and a long one for Reedsville. They lead by 16, 28-12 over Chase. This is high school football Friday night.
Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
High school football Friday night. Running out of time here in the second quarter. 4th and a long one for Reedsville. Here's the snap to quarterback. Al Lee. Whoa, under some pressure here. Whistles blew, though. Oh, Reedsville gets credit for the timeout before the snap. Otherwise, their quarterback was about to go down for a sack.
I know Reedsville's fans were wanting a flag there. Honestly, I feel like you have to blame that on the officials. I saw the coach signaling for timeout. They never blew the whistle until after the ball was snapped and the quarterback had already made his throw.
We'll keep it here during this timeout. 39 seconds are left up on the clock. It is a 16-point lead for Reedsville. Remember that they will get the ball back to start the third quarter, having won the coin toss tonight and deferring their option to the beginning of the second half.
I do have a score update at a half. TJ up 21-14 over North Rowan.
21-14, a 7-point Griffins lead. Halftime in Avondale. Good close game there. Both teams are 7-3. Here's the snap. Lee. Oh, look at this. Just a simple little drop over the middle and caught and, out of bounds, which is going to stop the clock with 29 seconds to go. And it looks like just inside the 10. Let's see where they put this ball down.
Got to give the quarterback credit. He had pressure in his face. He's just calm and collective in the pocket. You definitely don't see that out of a sophomore most of the time.
Looks like they have put the ball down right at the 10-yard line. Clock is running. We're down to 20 seconds to go. First and go. And here, into the end zone on the back. And the touchdown. It is number 1, Cam Peoples. 10-yard touchdown pass. And Reedsville collects more points right before halftime. Whew. And now, in for 2. Yep. They faked the point after kick, picked it up, took it in to the right side, picks up 2 points. And with 18 seconds to go in the second quarter, Reedsville picks up 8. We'll keep it here with only 18 seconds to go before the half. Now 36 to 12. Yikes. That is a 24-point Reedsville lead over the Trojans. Now the kick following the latest Rams touchdown. This one being returned by Chase. Across the 30, up close to the 35. Number 31.
Yeah, so what do you do here? I mean, I feel like 13 seconds, you take a shot, but then as quick as Reedsville are, they might intercept it and call a timeout. You never know.
I don't know. 24-point spread is a lot of points. I think knowing that they are going to get the ball to start the third quarter, maybe do something, take a shot. First and 10 Chase. Here's Boykins rolling back, firing. Wide open over the first half. It's picked off, though. It's picked off. The throw was too short. Coming back the opposite direction over the far side. Going to be taken out of bounds. Up at about the 20. The clock runs out, luckily. But it was a big INT on Boykins.
Boykins had a receiver open. He just underthrew it, and the defense did a good job. The corner cut in. I feel like if Boykins would have led his receiver just a little bit, it would have been a Chase score, but he threw it just a hair short.
Yeah.
And the corner just turned to take that ball away.
Right there, and it went right into his arms. Whew, what a night. It is now halftime here in Rockingham County. At the half, Reedsville leading by 24. Rams 36, Chase 12. Stay tuned. Halftime show coming up next here on high school football Friday night.
With cold weather coming on strong, it's time to think about getting your fuel delivered on time. Depend on Phillips & Loying Fuel Company. Phillips & Loying Fuel Company can be your cold weather friend with propane, fuel oil, and kerosene delivered when you need it. 2 locations to serve you, 2379 Harris Henrietta Road, Mooresboro, and 421 South Alabama Avenue in Chesney. Phillips and Loring Fuel Company, cheering Chase Trojans on to victory.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
WCAB.
High school football Friday night. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Palmieri. Halftime here in Rockingham County. Second round of the 2A playoffs. Reedsville with a 24-point lead over Chase. Rams lead at 36-12. Last we heard in Avondale at the half was a lead for Thomas Jefferson, 21-14 over North Rowan. And I was looking through, trying to see about some other updates. It looks like Hendersonville's leading Burns right now by a score of 16-7. Of course, that game of interest here because the winner of this game will play the winner of the Burns at Hendersonville game tonight. And that game will be played then next week. Either case, if it continues to be Reedsville, the Rams will be the home team, and it will be either Hendersonville or Burns making the long road trip up here to Rockingham County next Friday night. And we hope that the Chase Trojans can do something to get back into this contest. But after scoring the first 6 points of the night, Trojans kind of fell flat. And they did get that 35-yard touchdown run from Marquise McCombs before the half that helped. But then giving up that late Reedsville touchdown with a 2-point conversion, that's costly. So a 24-point Reedsville lead here at intermission. Just doing a quick update here, looking for a couple of other scores of interest in the area. And, of course, my phone is blowing up tonight. I don't know why tonight, because it happened yesterday. But, of course, all the news about Cam Newton returning to the Carolina Panthers. And I cannot tell you the number of tweets I'm getting tonight in reference to Cam Newton being back with the Panthers. So I will continue to take a quick look at the score updates. Austin Bailey with the Daily Courier is somewhere here at the stadium tonight, but we believe he is on the Chase sideline. That was what he indicated. If Coach would allow it, that is where he wanted to camp out tonight. So Austin Bailey over there on the Chase sideline. All right. I don't think I'm going to get any more updates here for the time being. Nice to see all of these messages about Cam Newton.
Yeah, I'm happy to see him back.
I think it could be a positive thing, at least psychologically, to see if Cam is still capable of pulling off some big plays. That remains to be seen. Okay, let's take a look at the scoring in the first two quarters here tonight at Reedsville. Marquise McCombs came away with the first 6 points of the night. He had 67 yards on Chase's opening offensive drive. McCombs capped it off with 7:47 to go in the opening quarter. 1-yard touchdown run, but the point after was no good. A bad snap, and Boykins simply couldn't do anything with the football, and Caleb Lawson never had a chance to even kick it. 6-0 though, early on Chase. But then with 4:06 to go in the opening quarter, it was Reedsville quarterback Al Lee, the sophomore, connecting with Flippin on a 9-yard touchdown pass play. Point after kick good. Reedsville took the lead 7-6, never looked back. With 1:53 to go in the opening quarter, once again the sophomore quarterback Al Lee on a keeper, 11-yard touchdown run. Point after kick good. It had put the Rams up by 8, 14-6, and that was our score at the end of the first quarter. Reedsville 14, Chase 6. Flippin with 5:54 to go in the second quarter, a 1-yard touchdown run. Point after kick good. Put the Rams up 21-6. Flippin again with 4:56 to go in the second. 10-yard touchdown run. Point after kick good, 28-6 Reedsville. Chase McCombs, 35-yard touchdown run. Came with 3:48 to go in the second quarter. Point after kick again, no good. Reedsville 28, Chase 12. But then the one that really hurt, it came with 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. Quarterback Al Lee connecting with Cam Peoples on a 10-yard touchdown pass play. Then 2-point conversion was good. And it brings us to the halftime score. Reedsville 36, Chase 12.
I'm sorry, I know you were about to go to commercial, but I just feel like we need some of that. Remember that South Point magic? I know you weren't at the game a few years ago, but Chase was down and Chase battled back. And I would honestly like to see that. But right now, I feel like our offense can move the ball. We shot ourselves in the foot by a horrible grounding call. There's no other way to explain it. Damien was out all the way to the numbers. They called him for grounding. He was outside the box. He threw the ball way past the first down marker. Not the first down marker, but the line of scrimmage. And they called him for intentional grounding, which backed the ball up 25 yards from the where he started. And but I feel like our offense can move the ball, but I feel that we have to get back to doing what we do. And yes, I know the time doesn't look good, but if we just get a few stops on defense. That's the thing is we've had them in third and long. We've had them fourth and a couple,
but can't seal them, finish the deal.
And I feel like it's our defense. They run in, they got to make a tackle, and you'll have one defensive lineman or a linebacker wrap the person up around their waist, and everybody else is going for the football. Just make the tackle. Make the tackle, because I'm going to tell you, when you have 3 and 4 bodies landing on top of you, it makes you get up a little bit slower every time, and it wears on you, and you're wearing the the ball carrier right down. But sorry, I had to say what I had to say. I know I sat here and waited.
24-point Reedsville lead. Reedsville will be getting the ball to start the third quarter. We'll be back momentarily. You've tuned into the halftime show on high school football Friday night.
Do yourself a favor and stop by Scrappy's Food and Fuel. If you'd like a great hot dog or hand-braided chicken tenders and onion rings, or maybe a juicy hamburger, then your next stop should be Scrappy's Food and Fuel. Full breakfast served Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. until 2 p.m., Saturdays from 7 until 2. Those hot, handmade biscuits are ready at 6 a.m. You really need to check out their menu for other choices. The store is open till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday for your favorite snacks and gasoline fill-ups. Scrappy's Food and Fuel is on the corner of Chase High Road and Highway 221.
This is Dwayne Hunt with Insurance Service Associates. We know that due to COVID, many people don't want to come in the office. If you need to discuss your insurance needs or just make a payment, you can come through the drive-thru, telephone us, or drop in. We want to see you, but it doesn't have to be across from a desk. Insurance Service Associates, now located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
For dependable tree service, call on All Around Tree Service. They specialize in tree removal, tree trimming, raising of the canopy, trimming around security lights to maximize your safety. Call on Johnny Davis. He's fully insured, honest, professional, and stands ready to assist you in any tree service you desire. Call him today at 828-429-1956. That's All Around Tree Service, 828-429-1956.
WCAB, the music's on us.
High school football Friday night, second round of the 2A playoffs, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. Halftime here in Rockingham County, 36-12 is the score, and we were just looking. When we left early this afternoon, Brian Simmons had not made his pick on this game tonight, but we just were looking it up. He did pick Reedsville to beat Chase by 17. Here at the half, the Rams lead by 24.
He's got Thomas Jefferson picked to win by 2.
Two. And the Griffins are leading by 7 at the half in Avondale. Fans, don't forget, Christmas is rapidly approaching. I have been mentioning it now for several weeks. But if you are stumped, if you have somebody on the Christmas gift list that you absolutely have no idea what to get them this year, why don't you check out the portfolio of our good friend Tyler Horn. Tyler Horn is an artist who specializes in metal work. Now, to get an appreciation for what Tyler can do, you need to visit his portfolio. Go to Facebook. You don't have to log on. Go to Facebook. Look up Horn Custom Design Metalworks. That's Horn, H-O-R-N with an E, Custom Design Metalworks. Take a look at what Tyler's creations look like. You'll be impressed, and I believe you'll discover that Tyler Horn could fix you up with a very unique Christmas gift idea for that difficult-to-purchase person on your list this season. It could be a driveway sign. It could be a piece of wall art. It could be a professional business sign. It could be even a uniquely designed event award, such as our WCAB Player of the Game Game Ball Trophy. I kid you not, the only way to appreciate what Tyler can do is to take a look at his work. If you'd like to text or call Tyler, his number is 828-817-4088. That's 828-817-4088. Horn Custom Design Metalworks. Tyler Horn, that's Tyler, Horn, Horn with the E, 828-817-4088. Back momentarily with the third quarter. Reedsville leading Chase 36-12. This is high school football Friday night.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Andrew Tisdale, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we focus what's important to you. We create a personalized strategy backed by our advice, our tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we partner together to help your strategy stay on track no matter what happens. Contact me at any time at 828-287-9197. We'll sit down, talk, and we're going to make a strategy that's right for you.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at circlebarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
Let Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering go to work for you. They offer quality products like Shaw, Mannington, Bruce Hardwood Floors, and many more. They have a great selection of in-stock merchandise to choose from. You always get excellent service and professional installation. Call 828-248-2095. Kohl's Carpet and Floor Covering on Chase High Road in Sandy Mush.
From the county seat in Rutherfordton to the foothills of the Carolinas, you're listening to the best of both worlds. 100.9 FM and 590 AM. WCAB.
High school football Friday night. Jay Coombs on with Cliff Paul Mary. We have to try to figure out a way to try to get our Chase Trojans back into this ball game here tonight at Reedsville. Trojans trailing by 24, 36-12 as we get close now to the beginning of the third quarter. Taking a quick look, I know that they have already started the third quarter in Avondale. North Rowan scores quickly to start the quarter, and with just over 8 minutes to go in the third, tied up. North Rowan 21, Thomas Jefferson 21. That is in the second round of 1A playoff action. The winner of that game will face either Cherokee or Robbinsville next Friday night in the third round. Chase Trojans now have returned to the playing field, and we await the return of Reedsville. Looks like they are about ready to come running over to their sideline. Pretty good crowd of Chase supporters made the long road trip, about 3 hours.
Some of those, I think, came on the fan bus.
Yeah, I don't know how many fans they had room for, but we received some calls late this afternoon of some folks who were trying to figure out a way to get here, that they waited too late and they were not able to get a ticket on the fan bus to come up here tonight. Keep in mind now that Reedsville won the coin toss tonight. The Rams deferred their options, so they will be receiving the kick to open up the third quarter. Going to be interesting to see if we can get something more out of the Chase defense. And I think the key for Chase is going to be this third quarter to see if they can turn the momentum some.
I think we're going to play the receivers a lot closer than what we have. I feel like we've given them too much of a cushion Though I tell you what, Reedsville has that we can't get any pressure on the quarterback.
No,
because he's he takes 2 steps and he lets go of the ball. If he's holding it a long time, we've only got to him one time, and that's just because they had called a timeout.
I already say he is probably the second best quarterback we've seen this year, and he's only a sophomore. Now the kick to get started here. Short little pooch kick, and it's going to be picked up at the 30. And getting away from Chase Defender's other return, going to be dropped up at the 34-yard line. So Reedsville, their offense will start this drive 1st and 10 from their 34, moving right to left.
Makes you wonder what Chase saw on film about kicking deep, because that's something that they haven't done, and Lawson can kick it pretty deep.
Yeah, and I looked at a lot of their video, but did not see anything in that department that stuck out to me. Here's a quick pass caught over here on the near sideline, finding running room across midfield, and taken out of bounds at the 43. First down, Reedsville, on their first offensive play of the third quarter. Now Rams going with a no-huddle offense, maybe trying to speed things up a bit. Trips to the far side. Now one moves from the right over to the left and trying to cut through on the left side. Not a lot of running room here. It's number 5. That is Watlington on the carry for Reedsville. Takes it up to the 41-yard line. So a gain of a couple. 2nd and 8, Reedsville. Pretty much the same formation this time. Here's the snap to the quarterback, sophomore Al Lee. Al Lee's under some pressure. And now he's going to have to just...
Oh, no flag. He got a little bit of a shove as he was going out of bounds.
Oh, this is going to be a late hit.
Yeah, he got a shove by number 24, Mosley. He's giving him a little extra shove as they were going out of bounds. Costly penalty. Because it would have been 3rd and long.
Yeah, he was driven out there at about the 41. But now, with that penalty, the ball is going to be moved up to the 26-yard line.
It's just one you don't want to see happen right there. It was unnecessary. Wasn't a hard shove, but it was enough to draw the flag.
1st and 10, Reedsville. Al Lee connecting over to Peoples, over on the far side. Peoples breaks loose. Cam is going to take it in. Touchdown, Reedsville. 26-yard touchdown pass play. And that's just how quick the Rams are able to strike. Great. The way this is going, we could get to a running clock. 10:47 to go here in the third quarter. It's now 42-12. That is a 30-point Reedsville lead, and looks like they will try for the point after kick. And the kick is through the uprights. It is good. So with 10:47 to go in the third quarter, it is Reedsville 43, Chase 12. This is high school football Friday night.
Hey, folks, Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply is an amazing store. I can say that because they have what you need. From pet supplies to fire and ant killer to horse quality Timothy alfalfa hay, $14 per bale. Attention carp fishermen, they have C&J flavoring, only $8 per bottle. And they have oats for sale. Refill your propane tanks at the lowest price. Fully stocked with all your deer supplies and a great selection of farm implements. Need mulch? $12 per scoop. We could call it a superstore. Farmer's Friend Feed Seed Supply, 188 Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton.
Well, it's a proven fact. Folks in this area are loving Fat Tracy's barbecue. Good cooking comes from experience, and Tracy has that experience, and he offers it every day except Wednesday. Pulled pork plates or baskets, pulled chicken meals, vegetables, beef tips, briskets, and on Friday nights, mouth-watering ribs that are the talk of the town. Plan your next meal at Fat Tracy's, our special order for a family gathering. Fat Tracy's open Sundays from 11 till 3. You'll say yum, yum when you leave Fat Tracy's, West Main Street, Forest City. Are you ready for an innovative educational experience? Change your career and change your life with Isothermal Community College. ICC offers affordable college transfer options, certificate program with a real-world hands-on learning experience, and classes that work with your busy lifestyle. And now with the Isothermal Powers promise, tuition may be free for all residents of Polk and Rutherford County. Your success starts with Isothermal Community College. For more information and to register, visit isothermal.edu.
100.
Field tackle to 31. And Boykins, being a senior, this is quickly becoming his final high school football game. So it's good to see the senior pick up some good yardage, bringing it up to the 31. Gain of 7, be 2nd and 3 for Chase. And the handoff, McCombs running room over on the left side. And McCombs all the way up to the 41. First down, Trojans.
I'll tell you what, the Reedsville coaches are not happy at all about McCombs getting any yards at all. And that's why they have so many championships. They're not happy with this lead. They want to just stop Chase now and get the ball back and score.
First and 10.
First and 10 from the 41-yard line. Chase lining up in shotgun formation.
Boykins ready for the snap. And this time on the handoff, McCombs up to that's a 45. He picks up about 4 yards, it looks like.
Not getting the push from that offensive line that we were expecting. I feel like a lot of them are taking time off.
Another handoff to McCombs. McCombs this time on the right side, and he's up close to midfield. And it looks like he will be a little bit short of the first down marker.
It's going to be 3rd and short, maybe a half a yard.
Maybe 3rd and a half yard. Clock is running with 8:30 to go in the third quarter. Again, the handoff, McCombs. McCombs over on the left side picks up the first down. Marquise takes it up to the Reedsville 48.
I don't know what Boykins is talking to the official about. He's just chatting away with him as he's walking back to the play.
First and 10, Chase at the Reedsville 48. Here's the snap. This time Boykins keeps it himself. Damian out to the left. Left corner, turns it out of bounds after a couple of yards picked up. Drives it up to the 45.
Honestly, I wonder why we haven't done this more earlier in the game. They key on McCombs so much, and yet they can't stop him. And then you take Boykins instead of taking those risks early, I know hindsight's 20/20.
Boykins picked up 3. 2nd and 7 for Chase. Snap to Boykins, hand off McCombs. Marquise to the right side. Marquise across the 40. Marquise almost up to the 35.
Enough for the first down, though.
1st and 10 Chase at the Reedsville 36. Here's the snap to Boykins. Boykins handing off McCombs. McCombs over on the left side. Marquise up to the 30. To the 29. Picks up almost 7 yards. Clock rolling with 7:15 to go in the third quarter. 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Got a timeout, Reedsville. They had 2 players running off.
7:08 to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 3 for Chase. When we come back, Reedsville leading it 43-12 on high school football Friday night.
Well, weather coming on strong. It's time to think about getting your fuel delivered on time. Depend on Phillips & Loing Fuel Company. Phillips & Loing Fuel Company can be your cold weather friend with propane, fuel oil, and kerosene delivered when you need it. 2 locations to serve you, 2379 Harris Henrietta Road, Mooresboro, and 421 South Alabama Avenue in Chesney. Phillips & Loing Fuel Company, cheering Chase Trojans on to victory.
High school football Friday night. Here on WCAB, we are broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. 2nd and 3 now for Chase. Ball is on the Reedsville 29-yard line. Boykins, shotgun snap, keeps it. Damian over on the left side. Picks up a couple of yards, it looks like. Takes it up about to 26.
We've got to do a better job at blocking on that left side. I really feel like the left side of that offensive line has really been letting us down tonight.
About a yard short, so 3rd and a long 1. And off McCombs. McCombs finding running room. McCombs blocked out by an official. Blocked out and now coming out. Out of bounds at the... Wow, that's a 14, I think.
You got to give a lot of credit to McCombs right there because, honestly, I think Reedsville had that play sniffed out in the backfield. They had 2 defensive players in the backfield, and he just cut it back inside.
Another first down picked up by Chase. 1st and 10 Chase. Ball is at the Reedsville 14. Looks like McCombs standing to the right of Boykins. Snap to Boykins this time, handing off McCombs. McCombs fakes toward the inside, tries to cut out to the left.
That's the first time.
Lost a little bit.
I think that's the first time they've got McCombs for a loss tonight.
Lost a couple of yards, looks like back to the 16-yard line. Second and 12 coming up here for Chase. This time, a pass caught in the end zone, touchdown. There's Isaiah Dodd. 16-yard touchdown pass. Yay, something good happened for the Trojans.
Yeah, it was a perfect strike right down the middle to Dodd.
Now let's see. I think Chase try to go for 2 points. Yep. McCombs standing to the right of quarterback Damian Boykins. Handoff goes to McCombs. Marquise, no. He is stopped over on the left side. Didn't even get close to the end zone. But with 5:41 to go in the third quarter, Chase does add 6 more points up on the scoreboard. Score is Reedsville 43, Chase 18. This is high school football Friday night.
There are so many insurance agencies here and there, but to find a dependable agency that you can trust, that would be Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency. They are your full-service agency offering auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. Maxwell B. Hamrick is an independent insurance agent. Call them today at 286-2384. They care about their customers, and it shows. They're located at 119 Huntley Street in Spindale. Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, serving one satisfied customer at a time.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. You know, something positive happened there for Chase. 16-yard touchdown pass play.
Got a score update. TJ up 28-21 with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the half.
Ooh, close game in Avondale.
Little pooch kick.
Yeah, yep, and Reedsville just going to down it right there at the 30. So the Rams offense. 5:39 to go in the third quarter. And the Reedsville offense will have it 1st and 10 from their 30-yard line, moving right to left. Here's the snap. Lee on the late pass over here on the near side. After a gain of about 5, Watlington is taken out of bounds. Heard Cam Mills mentioned a lot tonight.
Yeah, Cam's playing a defensive end position, but a lot of times they put him down in a down position and bring him back kind of like a linebacker. He puts his hand down and backs up into pass coverage a lot of times.
2nd and 5 for the Rams. There's Ali firing. This time pass caught over here on the near sideline. Across the 40 up to the 42. And that is flipping on the receiving end of the pass from the sophomore quarterback. 1st down, Reedsville. Put the ball up close to the 44-yard line.
Reedsville just taking as much time off the clock as possible.
Yep, the clock is becoming their friend. Here's a handoff. Oh, what a big opening here right up the middle. Up to the Chase 45. Watlington on the carry for Reedsville. Another 1st down for the Rams. Clock stops momentarily with 4:53 to go in the third quarter. As soon as it gets chain set, they'll wind the clock. Shotgun snap to Lee, the quarterback. Going to fire a rifle. Wide open, caught into the end zone, touchdown. 45-yard touchdown pass play.
Yeah, I was told they had some receivers that could take the top off of the defense, and right there was one.
I'm trying to number here of the receiver.
It was Griffin. is what they said his last name was Griffin.
Flippin.
Or Flippin.
Number 3.
Okay.
Try to go for 2, but whistles blow. Offsides call on Chase. Would have thought that would have been a free play there, that they wouldn't have whistled so quickly. But offsides now called against Chase on the 2-point try. Oh, my. Now what?
If this is a sideline infraction, I'm going to lose my mind.
Because they could enforce. Okay, now I think they're going to try this again. This time going to try to go for the point after kick. Ooh. No good. But with 4:34 to go in the third quarter, it is now Reedsville 49, Chase 18. This is high school football Friday night.
Robbins Auto Parts is your auto parts headquarters, located at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. They're your team of professional auto parts dealers for Rutherford County. They have a commitment to serving their customers with the auto parts they need, both new and used. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Visit them today at 1891 Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta or call them at 828-657-5732. Robbins Auto Parts keeps you rolling.
High school football Friday night, 4:34 to go in the third quarter. Reedsville now leading again by 31, 49-18. Wish I had better news to report. Now Chase trying to return the kick, only bringing it up to the 20-yard line.
Had a slight window for a second, but Reedsville showing they're really good on kickoff teams also. Closed that window and wrapped them up at the 20.
Chase offensive unit back out on the field. It'll be 1st and 10. Starting this drive from their 20. 4:25 to go in the third quarter. We're down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Whew, got the snap just in time. Boykins on the keeper. Chase quarterback. Brings it up to the 24.
He picked up some good yards, but his lead blocker just whiffed his block, and that's who made that tackle. He went in with his head down. You want to keep him get his head up. He makes that block. Boykins is probably picking up a first down.
Second down and 6 for Chase. McCombs will stand to his left side. Shotgun snap. Boykins handing off to McCombs. McCombs now. Oh, my. 4 defenders converge on Marquise and throw him down for a loss of a couple of yards. Third and 7 coming up now for Chase. Trips to the far side this time. Boykins rolling out that direction, fires, pass, caught over on the far sideline, and
that's plenty.
That is Johnson, Darren Johnson.
That's a name we haven't called too much tonight. Darren usually pretty good in the passing game.
Yeah, and he's got enough yards there for a first down. Looks like he has brought it up to the 32-yard line. First and 10, Chase. Snapped to Boykins. Handoff, McCombs. McCombs looking for running room on the short side, the far side of the field. Maybe a yard picked up. Hendersonville with an 11-point, 24-13 lead over Burns. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter up in Hendersonville. Second down and 9 here for Chase. We're down to 1:55 to go in the third quarter. This time, oh my.
Over the receiver's head by a mile.
He was looking for Tavon Durisma, but only if Durisma was about 9 feet tall.
But honestly, it didn't hurt as bad as if Durisma catches that, because if you saw the two defenders that were about to level Durisma, maybe that's what Boykins saw, and he just let it air out. Chase going trips right side. No receivers to the left. Shotgun formation.
Third and 9 for Chase. Boykins coming out to the near side, firing, and nope, incomplete. Guess Dodd, the closest man to it.
We have a flag. They're going to call illegal man downfield by the Trojans. They're probably going to decline that, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. Because they want the ball back.
Chase is lining up to punt this away. If they were to snap it right now, Chase would have first down because they had 14 men on the field.
They get the men off just in time. Here's the kick. It looks like the Trojans are going to down it back at the Reedsville 38. So the Rams offense will take over. 1:28 to go in the third quarter. 31-point Reedsville lead. First and 10, Rams. Sophomore quarterback is going to hand off. Breaks away from one Chase defender, two Chase defenders. Now twisting and turning and finally driven out of bounds just short of midfield. Watlington on the carry for Reedsville.
I don't know, Jay. I feel like Chase, and that's been a thing that plagues them all season, even in their big victories, is wrapping up and grabbing cloth. A lot of times they just kind of go in there with their hands closed, and they throw their arms around the defender, but they don't ever just grab something and hold on.
Now caught over here on the near sideline, still on his feet and is flipping on the receiving end. Takes it up to the Chase 40. Looks like Shelby is winning big tonight over Polk County. 35-7.
It's honestly closer than I was expecting.
Here's the snap. Here's the handoff. Here's Peoples. And going to be dropped for a loss. Give credit to number 17, Carter Chapman.
Carter Chapman, we have an illegal shift against Reedsville. Coach Cogdell obviously going to decline that one.
Yeah, because the loss is going to put them back on the 44-yard line.
Which is pretty much the same as what the penalty would have given them.
Well, you got a good point there.
And you don't take your defensive player's stat away.
Yeah, that's a good call. Second and 15 for Reedsville. Quarterback rolls back, has lots of time. Look, wide open, caught, end zone, touchdown, 45-yard touchdown pass play.
Yeah, that's to Julius Miller.
Julius Miller, number 10, on the receiving end of the pass from sophomore Al Lee. Comes with 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. And point after kick, good. So with 11 seconds to go in the third quarter, it is now Reedsville 56, Chase 18. This is high school football, Friday night.
Tri-City Tire Service is your complete and dependable tire and auto service center. But they're more than just a tire store. They carry river rock, brick chips, mulch, feed, seed, fertilizer, stones, sand. Tri-City Tire has a huge selection of Spartan mowers, the top-of-the-line mower that gives a precision cut every time. And now Tri-City Tire is your Wolverine boot headquarters for men and ladies' work boots, steel-toe boots, or hiking boots. Get all this and more only at Tri-City Tire Service, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City, or call them at 828-287-8778.
High school football Friday night, broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless, all Reedsville, 56-18 with 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. And now the kick following that latest touchdown. And this special teams for Reedsville is awesome.
Yeah, and there's a flag on the play, too. I don't know what. I guess because he handed the ball off. He handed him the ball. It wasn't really a pass.
Okay, well, whatever. Only brought it out to about the 15, and now with the penalty, be down about the 5-yard line. Four seconds left to go here in the third quarter. First and 10, Chase from their 5. Boykins on the keeper. Damian finding some running room out to the right side, brings it up to the 10-yard line, a gain of 5. That's the end of quarter number 3. Fans, I wish I had better news, but after 3, it's all Reedsville. Rams 56, Chase 18. This is high school football Friday night.
Do yourself a favor and stop by Scrappy's Food and Fuel. If you'd like a great hot dog or hand-braided chicken tenders and onion rings, or maybe a juicy hamburger, then your next stop should be Scrappy's Food and Fuel. Full breakfast served Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. until 2 p.m., Saturdays from 7 until 2. Those hot, handmade biscuits are ready at 6 a.m. You really need to check out their menu for other choices. The store is open till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday for your favorite snacks and gasoline fill-ups. Scrappy's Food and Fuel is on the corner of Chase High Road and Highway 221.
This is Dwayne Hunt with Insurance Service Associates, wanting to let you know that we have moved. Our new office is located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City. Come see us for auto, home, or your commercial insurance needs. Also come see me, Dwayne Hunt, for your Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, or prescription drug plans. See us at Insurance Service Associates, now located at 245 East Main Street in Forest City, or call 828-245-5301.
High school football Friday night. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Palmieri. Broadcasting live via Carolina West Wireless. 56-18, Reedsville lead. And now the start of the fourth quarter. And on the carry, finding running room and cutting loose. Bringing it up across the 40. It's McCombs. Marquise. Not done yet. But the scoreboard getting away from us now.
McCombs having 212 rushing tonight.
Puts the ball down on the 41-yard line. First and 10, Chase. Here's almost picked. It was intended for Tavon DeRisma over in front of the Chase coaches, but thrown a little bit behind DeRisma and almost picked by one of the Ram defenders.
Yeah, I'm not finding that Cherokee score anywhere, even on NC Preps.
Yeah, Cherokee Robbinsville, one that we're looking at in the 1A. And off McCombs. Marquise takes off to the right, turns corner, picks up a little bit of yardage, moves it up to the 44. Third and 7 for Chase. Snap to Boykins, handing off McCombs, working left to right. McCombs taking a couple of defenders with him up to the 47.
Yeah, I had to say, they had him wrapped up in the backfield, and he still shot through to get a few more yards.
It's going to bring up 4th and 3 for Chase. Almost to midfield here. And Trojans going to go for it. Snap to Boyd. Hands off McCombs. McCombs over here on the left side. McCombs trying to turn across the 50. He's got the first down up the Reedsville 47. First down, McCombs.
Yeah, that was all McCombs there. He got to the outside, and he was hit immediately by an outside linebacker, and he just kind of gave him a little bit of shove and just drug him the rest of the way to pick up that first down.
10 minutes to go in this one. Hey, if there is a bright spot, keep in mind that McCombs and Durisma, both juniors, will be back next year. Snap to quarterback Boykins. He is a senior, though. Damien's under a lot of pressure. He is going to have to throw it away.
You can't throw that flag there. He's way outside, and he had a receiver over there. McCombs was over there. He throws it to McCombs.
Yeah, he was way out of the pocket there. And yet, some of the Reedsville bugs are wanting a flag. No.
Yeah, you have McCombs. It was supposed to be a screen, but McCombs got bumped outside and was still almost there.
Second and 10 for Chase. Back at the Reedsville 47. And off to Marquise McCombs. Not much over on the right side, maybe a yard.
You know, Jay, one thing I've noticed, though, you got to give a lot of credit to the discipline of Reedsville. Notice they haven't had, I think the one flag we've seen thrown against Reedsville was a sideline infraction. I don't know of any other flag that they may have had. They sat in there. Chase has caught a lot of people off sides this year by doing that shift.
Big third down coming up here for Chase. Boykin's going to air. Oh, off the fingertips, incomplete.
That was for Darren Johnson. Boykins just put a little too much on it.
Johnson is another Trojan that we will miss next year. Johnson.
I know Coach Hoyle will say, you won't have to miss him. Come to wrestling. Watch him wrestle. He's a heck of a wrestler, so come out and check that out. Wrestling season is already underway.
But Johnson is a senior. Fourth down now for Chase. Boykins again. Now he's going to tuck it away. Damien looking for some running room. He is going to be stopped up at the 43. Well short of the first down. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, that was the right call for Boykins. The receivers were covered up. Wish he'd have made that decision a little bit sooner, but he got all he could get when he did.
8:45 to go. Reedsville takes over. First and 10 from their 42-yard line. A long road trip, head back home tonight. Now, Al Lee handing off, and much running room there, maybe a yard picked up, and that's it for Reedsville. Yes, if it sounds like we have lost interest, we have. 8:20 to go. 56-18. Reedsville leading Chase. Here's the snap. And this time coming back for a pass. Caught up the 50-yard line. Quickly tackled. That is number 18 on the receiving end of that.
Aiden Mansfield.
And the quarterback now is Landon Denney, the junior for Reedsville. So the Rams no longer using their starting quarterback, now starting to make substitutions here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Landon Denney is 6'4", 190-pound junior.
And he is going to hand off. Nice hit. Carrier for Reedsville is number 34.
That was a good tackle by Anthony Smith.
And again, some of the Reedsville fans wanting a late hit call, but
Yeah,
no, that was a good tackle.
He raised him up, and his arms were underneath him when he went to stand up. His arms were underneath him, and they kind of both fell back down. When he got up, he helped the receiver up.
2nd and 9 for Reedsville. Denney, the quarterback, scampering around under some pressure and going to have to step out of bounds at the 43. Clock will stop with 6:51 to go. Season will end at 10-2 for Chase. Had a great season, but a loss to Hendersonville, and then this second-round playoff loss here tonight at Reedsville. Denney this time, and off over the left side.
Between 4th and 3.
Down to 6:35 to go.
And they're actually going to punt. This is the first time we've seen Reedsville punt tonight. I don't know. Are they going to punt?
You never know. Maybe with some of the younger players in there now.
They got the quarterback as the up man.
Yep. Watch for that. But I think with the younger players, maybe the safe thing to do. Yep, going to punt. Whoa, it's a really high punt. This one is going to be downed by the Rams. Taking about the 6-yard line. 5:55 to go. Chase offensive unit, maybe for the last time tonight in this season, coming out on to the field. And if Boykins is still in at quarterback.
Yeah, going to let the senior finish off.
Yep, this will be the end of his high school career. And he is going to hand off, trying to work the left side, turn the corner. McCombs picks up about 5 yards, brings it out across the 10. Down to 5:30 to go. 56-18. Chase did have the early 6-0 lead. And that didn't last long. Here's Boykins on the carry. Damian takes it out to the right. And he brings it across the 15. Looks like maybe the 17. And that'll be enough for a first down. Clock running, 5 minutes to go. 1st and 10 Chase from their 17. Boykins this time going to hand off. McCombs over on the right side, breaks loose and cutting up across the 40.
Yeah, McCombs, there's no quitting McCombs. He doesn't care what the score says. He's going to run the ball hard every single time. It's like that's where those 275-pound power cleans coming in. His legs just aren't getting tired.
And of course, this will be his last week to try to gain yardage there as he leads the state in rushing yardage. Boykins going to keep it. Damian over on the right side. Damian, whoa, up close to midfield. And the Chase senior quarterback up to the 48. 4:15 to go on the game clock. picked up about 6 yards. We'll call it 2nd and 4. This time, Marquise takes the handoff. McCombs working out to the right, avoiding defenders. First down, McCombs takes it up to the 44.
Yeah, it's just, he went inside. You thought he was tackled, and he just seemed to shoot out the other.
Maybe. Chase thinking, hey, we can make it look a little bit more respectable if we could score another touchdown. Here's the snap to Boykins. He keeps it this time. Damian. Stiff arm, but he's not going to avoid that tackle. Not much there for Damian. And the clock running with 3 minutes to go. Second and 9 for Chase. And off McCombs. McCombs over on the right side. Wow, Marquise taking it up to the 35-yard line. It's going to leave Chase a little bit short of the first down. So 3rd and 1 coming up. Down to 2:20 to go. Third and 1, hand off McCombs. McCombs has the first down. Marquise takes it up to the 32. Now we're down to 1:50 to go. The clock is running.
Oh, Reedsville got a player down. I thought we were actually going to get out tonight without an injured player.
Yeah, it had been injury-free, I believe, up till now.
Let me remind you that when the game is over, no one is allowed on the field at the conclusion of the game. No spectators are allowed on the field at the conclusion of the game. Also, as you leave, we'll appreciate any trash that you have around you and drop it in the trash. I'd like to thank you for coming. I'd like to thank the spectators for high school for making the long trip down.
That was a long trip down here, up here.
That is surprising, though. They don't let spectators, because I know after a state championship game, you kind of want to be with your kid, especially after a loss. You want to get out there and you want to, console them and be a part of their moment.
Do have an injured Reedsville player still being looked at. Clock has stopped here with 1:48 to go. And now he is up and is being assisted as he walks, hobbles a bit over toward the sideline. Any new news coming out of Avondale?
No, I checked. I didn't see anything. That game should be over by now, you would think.
I would think they would be done.
9 minutes ago, I thought they were tied. Let's see.
Unless they have gone into OT.
They are. Let's see. It says the Griffins get goal line stand at the half-yard line to keep the game tied with 37 seconds left to go in this contest. What a tackle! But so
looks like OT.
Oh, final. North row in 34, TJ 28.
Uh-oh. Something happened right at the end. Oh.
Man, Jay, it's another season in the books for me and you, man.
Yeah, that one, we'll have to do some more digging to find out what happened there. Timeout taken here with 1:41 to go. It'll be 1st and 10 Chase. Ball is on the 31-yard line. 56-18.
His North Row End scored, but TJ blocked the extra point, and then I guess TJ got the ball and couldn't get points on the board in overtime. So Kings Mountain up 24-17 in the fourth.
That's big over West Charlotte.
High Brighton beats Concord 27-14.
Oh, looks like Rutherford County High School football is going to be over after tonight. 1st and 10, Boykins. On the reverse, McCombs handing off to Charisma. Reedsville's not fooled whatsoever. And dropped for a huge loss back at about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to get Charisma the ball. They hadn't given them the ball much tonight. Charisma.
Just to say they had a touch.
Charisma also, like you said, is just a junior.
Yeah.
We'll be back next season.
Yep.
You know, there are some shining points. You got
well, you got McCombs back. You got Charisma back.
You got McCraney back next year.
Isaiah Dodd.
You got Isaiah Dodd.
Caleb Shires. Here's a handoff to McCombs. McCombs over on the right side. Now jutting back in toward the left. And the Reedsville defenders do a good job of converging on him. But he does take it down to the 27. Clock is running, though. We may not. Yeah, looks like they need one more play. Not the last play of the season coming up. 3rd and 5 Chase. See if Boykins takes a shot toward the end zone just for the heck of it. Nope. Going to hand off to Marquise McCombs. McCombs breaking loose over on the right side. McCombs still running.
It's out of bounds, so, yeah, they'll get another play. It's 4.5
5 seconds left. Stepped out of bounds about the 10-yard line, it looks like. So now, what is probably the last play of the night, and the last play for senior quarterback Damian Boykins. Boykins is going to keep it himself. Damian drives straight ahead.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Boykins. What a way to end his playing days at Chase. And that is fun to see as the clock runs out. Boykins with a 10-yard touchdown run. And they will not go for a point after. So the final score tonight is going to be Reedsville 56, Chase 24. But on the final play of the game, senior quarterback for Chase, Damian Boykins, 10-yard touchdown run. And it puts the period on the high school playing days of Boykins. 56-24 final score. Reedsville will advance to face the winner of the Hendersonville-Burns game next Friday night, and Reedsville will have a home game in the third round here in Rockingham County. We'll be back momentarily with the fifth quarter, our post-game broadcast. It's coming up next on high school football Friday night.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
For dependable tree service, call on All Around Tree Service. They specialize in tree removal, tree trimming, raising of the canopy, trimming around security lights to maximize your safety. Call on Johnny Davis. He's fully insured, honest, professional, and stands ready to assist you in any tree service you desire. Call him today at 828-429-1956. That's All Around Tree Service, 828-429-1956.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Why not let Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, help you create a game plan for financial success? Call 828-287-9197 and get started today. That's Andrew Tisdale at Edward Jones Financial Advisor, 828-287-9197.
For your next meal, enjoy an award-winning meal from Circle B Barbecue. You can order from a full menu like appetizers to baskets, plates, or sandwiches of pulled pork, pulled chicken, or brisket. Enjoy delicious sides and desserts. Kid menus are available. If you have a special event coming up, call on Circle B Barbecue for all your catering needs. All menu items plus custom orders are available. Call 828-395-2148 or visit them on the web at CircleBBarbecue.com. That's Circle B Barbecue, 135 West Main Street in Spindale.
High school football Friday night. Well, fans, it looks like the season has come to an end for our Rutherford County teams here in the second round of both the 2A and the 1A playoffs. Final score here tonight in Reedsville. The Rams defeat Chase by a score of 56-24. For the Chase Trojans, they will end up the season 10-2. 10-2. One of the best records that Chase has had in a number of years. Their two losses coming not only tonight to Reedsville, but also the regular season loss to Hendersonville. Last I heard here, Hendersonville was leading Burns by a score of 31-13. So unless something dramatic happens there, it looks like it will be Hendersonville advancing, and they will be here at Reedsville next Friday night. And we'll look down through here and see if we have any more finals to report in. The bad news from Avondale is that Thomas Jefferson, Classical Academy Griffins, have fallen tonight in the hands of the Cavaliers of North Rowan. Let's see. 34-28 is the final there, and it was in overtime. So an overtime win tonight for North Rowan over TJ, 34-28. They were tied at the end of regulation, 28-all. And then in overtime, the Cavaliers defeat the Griffins, 34-28. Okay, keep it in time. Wow.
Well, Jay, I hate it's the end of the season, but
yeah, it's always like,
it's kind of like a double-edged sword for me because it's like, yes, I love football. I love calling high school football. I like hanging out with you, Jay. I like these long road trips.
You like looking at the leaves, don't you?
Oh, look at that tree. But at the same time, I miss my family on Friday nights. Luckily tonight I got to see our oldest son who drove down or had someone bring him down from college at Ferrum. So I got to see him for a moment. I'm looking forward. He's going to come and see us here in a second. But Jay, it's just it never feels good. I played high school football, and I'm going to tell you, I get that same feeling of my last football game. Even now, it's like, man, is it over? But luckily, Lord willing, we'll be back next year.
Yeah, that's what we have to look forward to. I think what we have found out, though, still got some work to do to compete at the level of the Reedsvilles and the Shelbys and the Hendersonvilles. We're not quite there yet. That off season, it's hard to get the players to buy into it, but the weight room becomes so important now until next August.
Mm-hmm.
Those who will buy into it, they're the ones who usually enjoy the most success. And for this season, looks like we're over and done. Now, I do have to remind our fans, though, Mr. like to spend some quality time with my family. That earlier today, you had a little bit of quality time with your wife.
I did.
And what did Cliff do?
I dozed off for a moment, Jay. She woke. I dozed off for a moment. But I tell you, man,
I'm looking for something to lighten up the mood,
Jay,
because I hate these.
I do too.
We think we have a really good team, and then we get to this level, and we find out it's not going to be this year.
I tell you, Jay, after the spring season that Chase had, and then this season, I feel like they're still on the climb up. I don't think we're over. I don't think this is all. In high school football, you can have a good season and it just drop off the next season. I don't think that's going to be the case with these Trojans. And you were talking about hitting the weight room. Have you seen their weight room? It looks amazing.
They have done a lot of work.
And I'll tell you, it would make me want to work out. Plus, they have, Carlos Watkins coming by during the summers, and he's working out in there. And these guys get to work out with a Dallas Cowboy, or, this year he's with the Dallas Cowboys, and they get to work out with him, and they get to see what a NFL player does for a workout. Plus, you've got Coach Bailey back, Daniel Bailey, as an assistant coach, and he's in the best shape of his life.
Yep.
And thank you for the stats tonight. He's looked in the best shape of his life, and you surrounded this team. Coach Cogdell has surrounded this team with a bunch of high energy, football-loving people, all the way down to Coach Jones. Coach Jones, I was talking about him earlier to Jay. Coach Jones, who was a team manager when I played. I graduated high school with him. He's been around for that many years. I don't even want to think about how many years it is. It makes me feel old. And
it's only about 25.
I ran into him when Noah started playing, and I said, hey, I called him by his nickname. He said, nope, it's Coach Jones now. If anybody deserves it, it's definitely him that deserves that nickname. Or that moniker is Coach Jones is Brad Jones. And just like I said, great talent. I'm already looking forward to next season. I get excited. I follow them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I get to see Coach Crawford's posts and about all these guys hitting the gym hard. Yep. Looking forward to seeing who goes where too. That's graduating this year. Looking to see who signs where. Like Darren Johnson, I saw the other day where he had been accepted to Gardner-Webb, and he'd been accepted. All these schools are saying, come to us.
Yeah.
So,
well, gosh, I wish I had better news tonight. Here in Rockingham County, Reedsville has defeated Chase 56-24. In Avondale tonight, in overtime, North Rowan has defeated Thomas Jefferson 34-28. Certainly want to thank Jim Bishop, Tracy Smith, Lou Gillum, Todd Kaiser. Our studio engineer throughout the season has been Kevin Pleasant. Our thanks to our team of sponsors who have made these weekly broadcasts possible each and every Friday night. So many. Excuse me. Want to mention All Around Tree Service, Andrew Tisdale with Edward Jones, Circle B Barbecue, Cole's Carpet and Floor Covering, Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, Isothermal Community College, Sisk Family Ford, Insurance Service Associates, Scrappy's Food and Fuel, Tri-City Tire, Robbins Auto Parts, Phillips Lowing Fuel, Isothermal Community College, Fat Tracy's Barbecue, Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance Agency, all among our sponsors who have made these weekly broadcasts possible. Our thanks to Jacob Conley, also to Austin Bailey of the Daily Courier. It's been fun to work with them again this season, and always appreciate their guest appearances on the broadcast and their score updates from other games in the area. Cliff, that is going to do it. So thanks to you for another great run, great season. If the creek doesn't rise, maybe we'll come back in August and do it all over again.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to say thank you to Deb McCormick, Jeff Reynolds, of course, my wife, my partner in life, Amy Palmieri, Alba Blue Palmieri, and Noah Palmieri for supporting me while I did this every Friday night for the past 10 years.
It's hard to believe that you've been involved now.
Not full-time 10 years, but I've been full-time like 7 or 8 of them. But
okay, this is season number 26 for me. Do I come back for 27 or?
Leave them on a cliffhanger, Jay.
I need to play the theme from Jaws about right now. So, hey, thanks to Cliff. Thanks to all of you for listening throughout the season. Hope you have a great weekend. Have a great week coming up and enjoy the off season. Hopefully, next August, we'll visit with you again. Thanks for tuning in to High School Football Friday Night.
Winds at times up to 14 miles per hour, and overnight Saturday clear with lows around 29. For Sunday, mostly sunny and highs around 57. Gusty winds up to 13 miles per hour, and overnight mostly clear with lows around 34. Wind gust up to 11 miles per hour. For Monday, mostly sunny and highs around 52. Could have some wind gust up to 15 miles per hour, and overnight mostly clear with lows around 29. And for Tuesday, expect it to be sunny with highs around 57. And overnight Tuesday, clear with lows getting down to around 33. This has been your weather forecast. Keep it tuned in to 100.9 FM, 590 AM, the best of both worlds.